Hey guys, welcome to Motoroids. My name is Amit and this is the Citroen C3, the new mass market car for India, and today I'm going to give you a quick walk around of this car. I'm not supposed to talk about my opinions on this machine, but I can give you all the specs and all the features. So let's get started. Now, first thing, I would want you guys to let me know what you think about this design, since I cannot express my opinion. But one thing is for sure, that Citroen is known the world over for its design. It's got a great legacy in design, and if you have seen the C5 Aircross and if you like that car, then probably you will see some resemblance, and you need to let me know as to what you think about this car. But what I can tell you right now is that in terms of dimensions and size, if you compare it with cars like the Swift, then its wheelbase, Swift and Punch, its wheelbase is longer than those cars by up to 90 to 100 mm, and this car is longer than the two cars that I mentioned. It's taller than the Swift, but it's shorter than the Punch. Kiger is bigger in most dimensions, but still this car has a longer wheelbase as compared to the Kiger, also by 40 mm. So that should give a good idea to you about the cabin space that this car should have. Now these twin chevrons, the Citroen logo, extend into the DRLs, and this is one and this is the second one. Twin DRLs, chrome lining, but everything here is halogen or bulbs. So LED lighting is only DRLs. Citroen branding, blinker is a bulb, and this is a blank. There's nothing here. As you can see, there are no front parking sensors. Grey skid plate, black radiator grille. Fog lamp is a halogen, and if you have a look here, now this element here can be customized. It can be had in three colors. So this one here is platinum gray. You can have it in chrome or in orange also, which brings me to the color options. So you have four solid color options: this white, two grays, one platinum gray and one steel gray, and one orange color. So you can have this car in four solid colors, and then on top of that there are two roof options, either orange or this one here, the platinum gray. So in all 10 two-tone colors, so 4 plus 10, 14 colors. And then you have three options to choose from in terms of these highlights: this one here, this one here, and this one right here. So these highlights you can have in chrome, gray or orange. Now in terms of styling, the bonnet according to Citroen is high set to give it an SUV-ish feel, and according to them it sits 100 mm higher than your regular hatchbacks. So that should give you an understanding of how this car is meant to be. Now coming to the side, you'll see these claddings all around, which means that it has an SUV-ish kind of applique. So that's one thing. 15-inch wheels, there are no alloys here. 195 section 15-inch tires, C8 Secura drive. ORVM, no blinker. This blinker here is a bulb. Antenna, no shark fin. As you can see, there is no sunroof, and this roof rail color is standard across all the colorways. Check out the greenhouse area, and there is this matte black taping on A, B and C pillar. Door handles look like this, and one design detail: scooped out front fender and at the rear also. Now there are two variants, Live and Feel. Live is the lower variant, and Live and Feel, both variants are available for the 1.2 liter naturally aspirated engine, and only Feel or the top of the line variant is available for the turbo. two engines, as I mentioned. The naturally aspirated engine has 83 PS and 115 Newton meters of torque, and the turbo has 110 PS of power and 190 Newton meters of torque. Now that torque, if you compare it with everything else including the i10 turbo, it's the most in the segment. Although the i10 has slightly more power at 5 PS more, the i10 has 5 PS more at 115 PS, but this one has 110 PS and 190 Newton meters. So the turbo here has the segment leading torque. Now the greenhouse area is something that I've shown you, and I've shown you the cladding. The ground clearance here is 180 mm unladen, squared off wheel arches. And if you have a look at the tail cluster, there is nothing in LED here as well. Everything is in bulbs. The reverse light is here, and the other side is a blank. High mount stop lamp and no wash wipe, which this is the highest, the top of the line variant. So as I'm pointing out, there is no wash and wipe on the top end variant, and there is no rear view camera also. This car will be sent to other countries also, by the way, and from what Citroen tells us, those variants may have these features, and if there's a demand, they have the capacity to introduce those features. Rear parking sensors are there. Pure Tech is the name of the engine tech that Citroen is using. The big Citroen logo. C3 the name of the car, and this is the boot. .315 liters of boot space, which is more than the Swift, slightly less than the Punch. And this is how much space it has, and all that stuff that's lying there should give you some perspective on how good or bad that space is. Check out the depth of the bay also. No illumination here. 3 kg hooks on both the sides. For the top of the line variant, you get a 15-inch spare wheel, and for the lower variant you get a 14-incher with a 165 section tire. Now time to get inside, but I would definitely want you guys to let me know as to what you think about the design. And I'm sorry for the audio also, because I'm recording directly from the phone because I want to upload it as soon as possible. So if there are some slip-ups, please forgive me, because this is the format. I'm not supposed to be editing or sharing my opinions with you, but walking around the car just to let you know how it looks from all angles. Hope you had a good look. All right, these wheels are steel wheels. Alloys are not available even as an option. It's on the top of the line variant also. The wheels are not alloys. There are about 56 accessories though, you can choose from them, and all of those will be available with the car. Now let's open this door and see how much space we have here. So this is a half-liter bottle, and check this out. This is the top variant, but here you don't have any electric controls. This stick can be used to operate it manually, and one touch down windows, and for the other side as well. See, it's one touch, and ditto for the rear also. So all 4 windows are one touch down. So let's open the bonnet and see what the engine bay looks like. And under the bonnet, as you could see right now, as you can see, there is this insulation, and Citroen worldwide is known for its comfort. So you can just do the math as to why this insulation is there. This is the engine, and this is how it looks. Check out the bay. Alright, let's shut it now and get inside the cabin. Let's have a good look at the dash first. And if you have seen the C5 Aircross, maybe this would remind you of something. This is the window lock, fog lamp, these are blanks, leveler, the pedals, bonnet release, and this is the fuel tank lid opener. 30 liters of fuel tank, height adjustable driver's seat, and the fabric that you see here is for the top variant. Another fabric upholstery is for the lower variant. You get it in two-tone, and you also get this stitching in contrast. Headrest is integrated, and the steering wheel is D-cut. Mounted controls, it's tilt adjustable. Let's have a look at the key as well. Lock, unlock, and Citroen logo on the other side. These are the stocks. Let's get inside. So that's how my thigh looks over the seat, just to give you an idea. Now let's see what the instrument console looks like here. As you can see, there's no tacho, and you can cycle through everything like this. So all this information is available. Now this screen that you see here is 10 inches, and wireless Android Auto and Apple CarPlay is there.
हो गया कि ये तो अच्छा प्रपोजल है, उन्होंने
This is the audio.
एक्सेप्ट कर दिया। तो इस तरह से मैं म्यूजिक सीखते सीखते
I cannot play any song because then I'll have a copyright strike. I cannot say how good or bad the quality of these dials is, but I'm just turning them so that you can have a look. This is the glove box. This color that you see here can be had in orange also. This is satin silver, satin silver, satin silver, and then you have these chrome accents. Steering wheel. Now here there is no dimming, not even manual. This is the passenger side sun visor. This is the light, and in terms of storage spaces, you have this shelf here. You can put your wallet or whatever you like, and then you have more space underneath this shelf here. 2 cup holders and this crevice here. The 2 rear window controls are here. They are also one touch down, as I mentioned. Now let's have a look at the dash from a distance. I'll go to the back seat to show you how it looks. Here. I've already told you about the fact that this car comes with 2 engines, and this transmission that you see here is 6-speed unit, and this is the turbo car. So the turbo has a 6-speed manual transmission, and the naturally aspirated one has 5-speed manual transmission. Both the engines don't come with an auto yet. So that's the story. If you talk about some features that are missing, there's no wireless charging or connected car tech. As I mentioned, the mirror does not have dimming. The ORVMs are manual, and this is how this whole thing looks. Storage spaces I've shown you. And now I'll just put the front seat in my driving position and show you how much space do we have at the back seat. Okay, Abhijit, can you help me? So I'll just put the front seat in my driving position. You can also have a look at the thigh support here, and I am reasonably well built. How the seat holds me. This is some bolstering here. Satin silver door pulls. This is the leg room. This is slightly more behind than ideal, and the seat is very high. So have a look at my legs. So this is the knee room, this is the leg room, and this is the head room. As you can see, there is a space for a water bottle holder, 2 USB sockets, seat back door pockets, seat back pockets, magazine holders, and there's nothing here. So no light for the rear passenger. AC vent is not there, but Citroen says, and this is not my opinion, this is what Citroen is saying, is that they have made this AC to work very well for the Indian conditions, for the Indian summers. And now let me just give you an understanding of how good or bad the thigh support is, so you can have a look. And this is the recline angle that I have. Lap belt for the central passenger. Door handle. Headrest is integrated, not adjustable. No headrest for the third passenger. There is this hump here. And Citroen generally, internationally, is known to make cars which are very good in terms of comfort. They are known for their comfort and suspension. The C5 Aircross, as we know, is a fantastic car in terms of suspension. So that is something that the brand is known for. And this seat here is slightly higher than the front. It's theatre-like seating, so that the passengers in the view in the back are sitting higher up. So it's higher than the front seat. Let's drop this seat and see how it works. It's not 60-40 split, by the way. Yeah. Alright, so I have shown you the car inside and out. Now the only thing that you probably would be interested in is what are the various different features on the two variants, and the difference I can tell you very quickly. So on the Feel variant, which is the higher variant, you have sash tape on A, B and C pillar, you have wheel arch cladding, skid plate front, LED DRL, roof rails, dual tone roof. Then you have instrument panel deco, which is grey or anodized orange. This one here. And glossy black on outer ring, this one. Inside door handles, which are satin chrome, and some ornaments inside. And this touchscreen, which is 10 inches, is there on the top variant only. Bluetooth connectivity, Apple CarPlay, Android Auto, 4 speakers, steering wheel with audio controls. Roof antenna is there on both the variants. Remote key entry, driver seat manual height adjustable, tilt steering, parcel shelf, driver and front passenger seat back pocket, co-driver side sun visor and vanity mirror, and front one and rear 2 USB sockets, door ajar warning, and speed sensitive auto door lock. So these are the differences between the Feel and the Live variant. So guys, that was an inside and out walk around of this new car. I really hope that it helped you understand what this car is about and how it looks, how it feels from the inside, and all of that. In terms of pricing, some of the cars which are mainstream, the Swift and the Punch. The Swift is 6 lakh rupees to 8.5 lakh rupees. The Punch is again 6 to 8.9 lakh rupees. Naturally aspirated variants, and those are the mainstream cars which are similar in size. And if you go with turbo cars, then you have the 1.5 2-liter turbo on the Hyundai i10, and you also have the Kiger. So the Kiger is a bigger car though. So the pricing for this car is something that you should now have an understanding of. I won't say what my opinion on the pricing is, but some of the cars in this segment range from 6 lakh rupees to 9 lakh rupees, based on whether they are naturally aspirated or turbo petrol. So that's that, guys, the Citroen C3, and I hope this was of some use to you. I didn't have the time for editing. I was reviewing this car the whole day, and how the suspension is, how the engine is, NVH, everything else is something that I'll share with you in the in-depth review, Motoroid style. But in the meantime, the C3, and I really hope that this was useful to you. Until next time, this is Amit Changani signing off. Drive hard, drive free, and drive safe.